In this video, we're going to be talking about the performance of Stray on my base model M1 Mac Mini. So the performance is great. Stay wild. I'll catch you guys on the next one. No, I'm just joking. What I wanted to show you guys is the resolution scaling feature and how this works. So normally I do play 1600 by 900 with my quality settings all set to high. The resolution scale is set to 60% to maintain the 60 FPS. Sometimes you'll get dips here and there in your, occasional drop. By default for me, the resolution scale was set to 100, causing my FPS to go in the low 40s, high 30s. So what I did is I actually turned this down to 50, but it gave me this weird flickering at the bottom of my screen. So I set it to 60 and everything works great. So let's get into showing you how the resolution scaling works. Before we get started with the demonstration, I advise you to actually go full screen on YouTube so you can actually see what I'm about to go over. So in the settings menu for the graphics, I have my full screen mode set to exclusive just so I can edit the resolution, but I changed it manually to 800 by 600. Scaling resolution doesn't really matter too much. You can use Metal Effects or built-in. For this, we're just going to stick with the built-in, but from what I've seen, it works about the same. So it's good that the built-in scaling solution that they have for this works just as well as the Metal Effects one does. Now the scale resolution, we're going to set this to 60. If I set it to 50, there's this weird flickering that happens. So just to avoid, this little flickering that happens on the screen, I'm going to set it to 60 and have the max frame rate at 60 FPS. And everything else, sharpness set to medium, motion blur set to high, and then the effects, shadow, texture, and mesh quality set to high as well. So we're going to apply changes. Do this thing, and what we're going to do is actually pay attention to this door, and hopefully this is showing up on screen for you. And currently you can see we're at 60 FPS. It's kind of dipping here and there, but we're at 60 FPS here. So do a quick run around and come back to this door. So on my screen, the door is kind of blurry as it's at 800 by 600. And what we're going to do is go back into the settings here and change the resolution scale to 100. Leave everything the same, apply change, yes, and hit resume. And what should happen is that the actual resolution scale should actually look better on the screen while maintaining the 60 FPS. Well, it's dipping here and there. Okay, we're dipping, but you can see it's still there. It's still high up there. Now, if I were to bump this up to, let's say, 150, you can see the FPS is going to dip a little bit more, but what it's doing is just increasing that, scaling up the resolution basically from what we have it currently set at. And yeah, that's pretty much how that works. So once again, we can just drop it all the way back down to 60, apply change. Door looks crappy, does not look good at all. Just run through here. I mean, FPS is still looking pretty decent. And then switching it back to 100, we'll get a better looking image while maintaining that FPS. So that's pretty much what that is. And if you have everything kind of set to default, if you have it at, like, let's say if you have it at 1980 by 1020, what you want to do is just bump that resolution scale down, especially if you're on a base model, M1 type of computer. Yeah, that would be the best option for you, is just bring that resolution down to 60, maybe 50 if you don't get whatever flickering issue I get. But if you do bring it down to 60, you'll get a better FPS. So hope that helps. So that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, give it a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay wild. See you soon.